you have 25 grams of potassium chlorate decomposed. So first you start off with the given, which is 25 grams of potassium chlorate. Next, to get rid of the grams of potassium chlorate, you put 1 mole of potassium chlorate on top, and from the periodic table you get that there is 122.5 grams in potassium chlorate. The next step is to take the moles from the equation, which is 2 moles of potassium chloride, and you put that on top. And on the bottom, you will put 2 moles of potassium chlorate. This will cancel out the moles of potassium chlorate, and you will move on to the next step, which is finding the grams of potassium chloride. First, you put the 74.55 grams of potassium chloride, which you get from the periodic table, on top. You put 1 mole of potassium chloride on the bottom. After that, you calculate the top, so you multiply 25 grams by 2, and then multiply it by 74.55, and then you divide by 122.55 times 2, which will give you 15.2 grams of potassium chloride. So first, you want to write out your equation, which is N2 plus H2 to form NH3. Next, what you want to do is balance out the equation. So you put 1 in front of the N2, 3 in front of the H2, and 2 in front of the NH3. Alright, so the next step you want to do is write down your given, which is 50 grams of nitrogen, and multiply that by 1 mole of nitrogen over 28.02 grams of nitrogen. The 28.02 grams of nitrogen is getting from the periodic table. After that, what you want to do is multiply the moles by 3 moles of H2 over 1 mole of NH2. After that, to get to grams, you would want to put 2.02 grams of H2 over 1 mole of H2. After this, you would want to multiply out the top and then divide it by the bottom, which will give you 10.81 grams of H2. That's it. And the sodium hydroxide. So the first thing you want to do again is write out your equation, which is H2SO4 plus NaOH which forms H2O plus Na2SO4. Next, you want to balance out the equation, so you'll have 1 in front of the H2SO4, 2 in front of the NaOH, 2 in front of the H2O, and 1 in front of the H2SO4. So you write your given, which is 136 grams of NaHO, or OH. Yeah. And you multiply that by 1 mole of NaOH over 40 grams of NaOH. After that, you get the moles from the equation, and you multiply 1 mole of H2SO4 over 2 moles of NaOH. After that, you multiply the grams from the periodic table of H2SO4, which is 98.085 grams.
Of NaOH or
And you put that over 1 mole
of H2SO?
of H2SO4. So from here, you multiply the top, and then you divide by the bottom, which will give you 166.74 grams of H2SO4.